All right. Today we are discussing 21 only, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So basically in componendo dividendo, what I said is if A by B equal to C by D, if two ratios are equal, you can write A plus B by A minus B equal to C plus D by C minus D. That is numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator for the LHS is equal to numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator for RHS. If I do that here, okay, so apply componendo and dividendo. I'll just write CD, I'll write it. It's a shortcut. Apply CD. All right. This is our code language. All of you, please turn on your video. Earlier, you may be solving some material, video may be off, but now you are listening to the class. Okay, numerator plus denominator, and this minus I want to put it here. Cos theta 1 minus theta 2 plus cos theta 1 plus theta 2 by cos theta 1 minus theta 2 minus cos theta 1 plus theta 2. Here cos theta 3 plus theta 4 minus cos theta 3 minus theta 4 by cos theta 3 plus theta 4.
Sir, plus.
Actually plus, but denominator there is a minus. That's why I have to write minus. Okay.
Okay.
Cos theta 3 plus theta 4 with a plus here, with a minus here. Minus here, minus cos theta 3 minus theta 4. Okay. Now, cos A minus B plus cos A plus B is 2 cos A cos B. We will get 2 cos theta 1 cos theta 2. Cos A plus B minus cos A minus B is minus 2 sin A sin B, but this is cos A minus B minus cos A plus B is plus 2 sin A sin B. So we will get 2 sin theta 1 sin theta 2. Here cos A plus B minus cos A minus B is minus 2 sin A sin B. So we will get minus 2 sin theta 3 sin theta 4. This is cos A plus B plus cos A minus B, 2 cos A cos B. You will get 2 cos theta 3 cos theta 4. So mainly three formulas we use. First one is componendo dividendo. Second one is cos A plus B plus cos A minus B is 2 cos A cos B. And cos A plus B minus cos A minus B is minus 2 sin A sin B. With cos A minus B minus cos A plus B plus 2 sin A sin B. Anybody any doubts so far?
No, sir, no doubt.
Okay. I can cancel 2 here and 2 here. I think they want us to express the answer in terms of tan. Even though I can write this as cot theta 1, cot theta 2, I can bring this down and write 1 by tan theta 1, tan theta 2. This is minus tan theta 3, tan theta 4. And this one here, this minus here by multiplication. You will get tan theta 1 into tan theta 2 into tan theta 3 into tan theta 4 equal to minus 1. Okay, tomorrow's exam, I'm not giving compound angles. Okay, because we are just in the beginning, we have to practice enough questions, I have to discuss it out.
Okay, sir.
So from second one to third line,
Yeah.
is the formula?
Cos A plus B plus cos A minus B is 2 cos A cos B. Another one is cos A plus B minus cos A minus B is minus 2 sin A sin B. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, anybody still any doubt in this question?
No, sir, but please don't repeat.
Okay. Okay. In yesterday meeting is only for students or both students and parents?
Only students.
Only students.
Okay, fine.
Only students, sir.
All right. Okay. One thing is, if anybody has any kinds of doubts or fear, you can feel free to ask any teacher. Okay. Feel free, or even you can call to NR sir also. Okay. All of you met NR sir only yesterday, huh?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir. Interactive session.
Before we had an interactive session with NR sir.
Acha,
On the
okay.
Sunday.
Sir and Narsimha, brother.
Acha, yeah, correct. Okay, good.
Sir,
Yeah, please.
sir, about this only one doubt, sir. Actually, they told they'll divide us in two groups, no, sir. For
Yeah.
one group, they'll continue with the syllabus, and for another group, they will do revision, sir, from first.
No, I don't know. I was not there in the meeting. I'm not aware of that. But as far as I understand, what I'll tell you, when the physical classes start, obviously, all of you cannot be in one section because we don't want to conduct such a big class. Obviously, you have to be made into two sections, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So we have to make into two sections. That is for sure. It is not that in another class they want to do revision. I think whoever has any whatever the topic missed, if they inform or whatever problems they have, they'll arrange some revision classes. That's all. They may be in that section or this section, doesn't matter. I think that is my understanding. All right. Not that in other section we teach. No, both
Okay.
sections same track sheet, same speed will go. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Only one difference I may find while teaching is, let us say in one class. No, hostels also, it doesn't matter. Not that all hostels will be in one section. Okay. It is based on the criteria that two sections are there. Based on that, if they're in one section, they'll be in, it's not that hostels are in one section. That's the first thing. Second thing is, as a teacher, I just want to give you confidence that whichever level you are, okay, we will not do any injustice to you. We will do justice for each and every student. Like not only me, other teachers also. In Ascent especially, not only those are teaching ASB, even those are teaching in other sections and all, we have very good teachers, okay, who are teaching other sections. So we actually give high quality teaching for all the sections, irrespective of whether the student is, not doing well or not. That's the first thing. But even a good teacher, let's say I teach in 4 sections. In one section or second section or third or fourth, I'll teach same thing. But where I'll find difference is, let's say I give homework in one section, mostly all of them completed, they don't have any doubts. Then obviously I'll get little more extra time, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there I'll be either telling more questions or I'll tell them you try the material. So they may be trying more material. So it's not that in other section where I'm teaching more material. No, the students are able to do more material because they have less doubts. Whereas when I'm teaching another section where when I give 10 questions homework, they may ask 7 questions doubt. So by the time I discuss 7, lot of time is over. Okay. So there is no difference in my side, but during that 1 hour, if they have more doubt, what I teach further will be little less. That's the only this thing. Otherwise, we cover the same concept, same theory. Where they finish the work more, I may give more number of examples. Where they ask a lot of that, I may give less number of examples. Otherwise, there is no difference. Okay. We give, and for all the sections, SN material is same. If somebody completes the material, we give past year mains questions, past year advanced questions, some other SN. Okay. Even within ASB, for example, your super seniors who are writing now, of course, we don't have very good batch. Students are not doing that well for various reasons. Maybe they're not working on all that. Okay. But the thing is, if the 2-3 boys are doing very well, when I give an assignment, they're finishing. So I'm giving more assignments to them. Others also I'm giving assignment, but they're saying, sir, I not completed the previous assignment. What is the point of giving 3 more assignments? I said, you do go. So I gave 7 assignments. Some children finished all the 7. Some children finished only 1 and 2. It is not that those who finished 1 and 2 from my side I have done anything less. It is their own speed. Okay. So like that. So the criteria for the two sections is not your CBSE or ICSE or state. It is not whether you are hostel or day scholar and all that. Okay. In one class, where if the doubts are less, so that we can do a common work together. That's the only reason. Okay. In one student, in one section, we expect that students will ask less doubts. That's the only reason I think they're separate. There may be other reasons. Okay. What NR said, I don't know. So don't take my words fully seriously, but I'm giving some idea. But
Sir,
we
now
will
these
give you
two
the best.
groups are ASP only, no, sir?
Both are ASB. Okay, like your seniors also, there are two sections. You can talk to them. Same teachers will teach, same track sheet. And for them in online, we are teaching combined. Now from tomorrow onward, separate for you. Day after tomorrow?
Monday, sir.
Monday.
Monday.
All right. Okay. So in future also, if you find any difference between the two sections, it is not that we are doing anything different. Only thing is that it is only matter of how many doubts that children ask when we give homework. All right.
Like another said that one batch is telling that they're through and they have to go fast. The teaching field.
That's what I'm saying. If the doubts are asked less, for example, compound angles, I'll give 1 day 20 question homework. In one section, all of them complete. I can go further. In another section, if they say that we are not completed or we are not getting, I have to teach some questions, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It is as simple as that. There is no difference. And one more thing, in fact, sometimes somebody in my family and all, somebody asks, can I put my child in ASC? I tell them, naturally, according to the college system, whichever section he goes into, that is the best for him. Okay. It is not that by putting ASB, they'll get rank, or not ASB, they'll get rank. Okay. In a class, my main point is whether I teach ASB or other section, if the students are homogeneous, it is easier. Okay. If all of them have lot of doubts, very good. If all of them don't have any doubts, very good. But half of the class finished everything, half of the class has every doubt. Difficult to manage. That's the only reason. Otherwise, there is no other difference between the teaching or from our seriousness. Okay. In fact, sometimes we work more with the students who have a lot of doubts than those are able to do well. Because those are able to do well, I have to just teach the basics and give the work. They'll do the work. The few doubts they have, they will ask. So my role will be little less. Those who have a lot of doubts, my role may be more. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So any kind of doubts you have, any fears you have, feel free to express, not in the class, or after the class also, not a problem. Okay, 23. If a plus b plus is pi by 2, tan a tan b plus tan b tan c plus tan c tan a equal to 1 or something, we have to prove it. One way is, if a plus b plus is pi by 2, tan a plus b plus is not defined, right?
So we can make reciprocal of it.
Yeah, not defined means the denominator should be 0. Okay,
Yep.
Tan a plus b plus c formula, if numerator is 0, that is if a plus b plus c pi, numerator is 0. If a plus b plus pi by 2, denominator is 0. From that you can say, or then see that and apply tan on both sides. Anything is okay. You can write a plus b equal to pi by 2 minus c and apply tan. Tan a plus b is equal to tan pi by 2 minus c. Tan a plus b formula is tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b. Tan 90 minus c is cot c and cot c is 1 by tan c. If I do cross multiplication, I'll get tan a into tan c plus tan b into tan c is equal to 1 minus tan a tan b. If I bring this to this side, we get the same result. Tan a tan b plus tan b tan c plus tan c tan a equal to 1. Those who completed can try 25. Okay, once again, in trigonometry, as I said, many questions can be easily done by objective method. For example, if a plus b plus is 90 degrees, somebody can take a 30, b 30, c 30, right?
Yes, sir.
Then tan a is 1 by root 3, tan b is 1 by root 3, tan a into tan b is 1 by 3. You get 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 equal to 1. You will get the answer, but you will not develop the skill that this formula is used this way and all that. Okay. So anytime you do by objective method, please do by the proper subjective method also.
Sir,
Yes, please.
yesterday I asked one doubt in a question.
What is that? Sorry, I forgot.
Sir, actually, if cos of alpha plus beta is equal to 4 by 5 and sin of alpha minus beta is equal to 5 by 13, then what is the value of tan 2 alpha?
Oh, the 2 alpha you can write alpha plus beta plus alpha minus beta.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then
Yes.
to use take alpha plus beta as a, alpha minus beta as b, like tan a plus b formula. You find tan a separately, tan b separately. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I did not listen to the question yesterday completely. I said I'll tell later.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 23 on the board. Everybody completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 25. They gave tan A plus tan B plus tan C is equal to 6. And tan A into tan B is 2. They're asking which kind of triangle it is. Okay. But we know tan A plus tan B plus tan C is 6 means even tan A into tan B into tan C is also 6. Because we proved that in any triangle, tan A plus tan B plus tan C is same as tan A into tan B into tan C. We proved that, right?
Yes, sir.
So now this is 2. So we can substitute that. So tan A into tan B is 2 into tan C is equal to 6. And tan C is equal to 6 by 2 is 3. Okay, we got tan C is equal to 3. Now that tan C equal to 3, let us put it here. Then we will get tan A plus tan B plus 3 is equal to 6. Tan A plus tan B is equal to 3. So product of two numbers is 2 and their sum is 3 means one of them is 1 and one of them is 2. You can easily guess it or understand. If you want to prove it, you have to form a quadratic equation. This is like sum of the roots is like a product of the roots. Okay, so from this and this put together, I am directly writing, I am not writing the steps, that tan A equal to 2 and tan B is equal to 1, or tan A equal to 1 and tan B is equal to 2. Okay, so we got 3 values. Tan A is some number, tan B is some number, tan C is some number. Tan A is a positive number. You know, when angle A is acute, tan A will be positive. When A is obtuse, tan A will be negative. Tan A positive, tan B positive, tan C positive means all 3 angles are acute angles. Tan A greater than 0, comma, tan B greater than 0, comma, tan C greater than equal to 0 implies tan A, angle ABC are acute. Anybody any doubt? Please ask in any step. Okay, everybody completed 25?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in 27, even though we know compound angles and all, but looking at the question and options, you should get an idea what to be done. Anybody want to give an idea for 27 what to do?
Sir, A plus B equals to 180 minus C minus D, sir.
Yes, correct.
You should apply cos to both sides.
Yeah, because the question is in terms of cos and answer mostly is in terms of sine. So, and cos A, cos B is there. Send C plus D to the other side and apply cos. So, A plus B is equal to 180 degrees minus C plus D. If I apply cos A plus B is cos of 180 degrees minus C plus D. So, cos A and cos 180 minus it is minus cos.
Minus cos C plus D.
Even multiple of 90, so cos will remain as cos, second quadrant cos will negative. So this is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. This is cos C cos D minus sin C sin D. Bring this cos terms to side, this to the other side. We'll get to cos A cos B plus cos C cos D is equal to sin A sin B plus sin C sin D. We got the both question and answer. All right, 27.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 29. Cot A plus cot B plus cot C plus cos of A plus B plus C by sin A sin B sin C. For cos A plus B plus C, I gave 2, 3 formulas. Even though first formula only we are supposed to remember, if not derive whenever we want. Other two formulas, if we don't derive also, we can easily get it by taking sort of the common. I think cos A plus B plus C, what we got is cos A, cos B, cos C. Minus 2 cos and 1 sin every time. Cos A, cos B, sin C. Minus cos A, sin B, cos C. Minus sin A, cos B, cos. One time sin C, one time sin B, one time sin A. Other two are cos. Okay. This is a formula for cos A plus B plus. Whole, sorry. This by sin A, sin B, sin.
A plus B plus C formula 2 sines 1 cos, sir.
2 sines and 1 cos, sir.
Oh, sorry, I wrote wrong. Okay.
Yes.
All right. 2 sines and 1 cos. Yeah. Thank you. And we'll get all negative only, na? All of them.
Yes, sir. All are
Negative.
All
So
negative.
we will get sin A, sin B, cos C. Sin A, cos B, sin C. And cos A, sin B, sin C. Yeah. 2 sines and 1 cos. Okay. So now this will remain same cot A, cot B, and cot C. So I take this by this, I will get cot A, cot B, cot C. If I take this by this, 2 sines will come minus cot C. If I take this by this, cot B. And if I take this by this, cot A. So those 3 and these 3 will get cancelled. We'll be left with only this. Cot A into cot B into cot C. This is cos.
sir.
Yes, please.
Sir means in the 25th question, doubt, sir.
25, huh?
Yes, sir. Sir
Okay,
means
please.
like it's a triangle, no, sir.
Yeah,
So, A plus B plus C is 180, no, sir.
correct.
So if we if we multiply tan on both sides, so we get tan into A plus B plus C is equal to tan 180, no, sir.
Tan 180 is 0. That means tan A plus B plus C formula is a fraction. Numerator should be 0.
Yes, sir. Means can we do like that?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
from that only we got tan A plus tan B plus tan C is equal to tan A into tan B into tan. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. So here there are few questions. Just to become familiar with the formula, that sin A plus B into sin A minus B sin square A minus sin square B. Cos A plus B into cos A minus B cos square A minus sin square B. Okay, I'm going to erase this. Anybody needs more time?
No, sir.
Okay. Cos square pi by 6 plus theta minus sin square pi by 6 minus theta. See, those are learning for first time. A few people only learnt already. Most of the people learning first time, so it doesn't matter. Even those who learnt earlier doesn't mean they also done too many questions. They have done some questions, so they have some idea. That's all. Okay. So how to know the formulas? Every day you can read the formulas, or as you are trying these questions, you are coming across the different situation where you are using the formula. We'll go for.
Sir, it is the form of cos square A minus sin square A, no, sir.
Cos square A minus sin square B.
Yes, sir.
That is cos A plus B into cos A minus B. So this total I'll take it as A. This total I'll take it as B and use this formula. So I'll get cos of A plus B. That is pi by 6 plus theta plus pi by 6 minus theta. You don't have to use cos A plus B formula here, expand it. Sin A minus B formula here, expand it. Not you can do that also, answer will come, but you can do directly this. This into cos A minus B. That is pi by 6 plus theta minus pi by 6 minus theta. So here theta will cancel, here pi by 6 will cancel. This is cos pi by 3. This is cos 2 theta. Cos 60 is 1 by 2 into cos 2 theta.
Sir, here A is pi by 6 plus theta and B is pi by 6 minus theta.
Exactly. Let us take this as A, this as B.
Okay.
Sir, how did you write cos pi by 3 into cos 2 theta equals to cos 2 theta?
Pi by 6 plus pi by 6 is 2 pi by 6. 2 pi by 6 is pi by 3, right?
Not that one, sir. Last step.
Theta minus minus theta. That is cos 2 theta. And cos 60 is 1 by 2. Cos pi by 3 is 1 by 2. It is not in between x. It is the product. Okay? Half cos 2 theta.
Okay, sir. Okay. This one is sin A minus B into sin A plus B.
Yeah, sin A plus B into sin A minus B is cos square B minus cos square A. Okay, already completed 31. Any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
No, sir.
This is in the form of cos A plus B into sin A minus B, sir.
No. Either both are sin, both are cos. We don't have any formula for the other one cos.
Sin A plus B into sin A minus B, sir.
Sin A plus B into sin A minus B. Formula is sin square A minus sin square B or cos square B minus cos square A. So we are going to use this from here to here, from RHS to LHS. So cos square pi by 3 minus x minus cos square pi by 3 plus x. This is like A and this is like B. Cos square A minus cos square B is the cos square B minus cos square A sin A plus B into sin A minus. Okay, so we are using formula from here to here. Cos square B minus cos square A equal to sin A plus B into sin A minus. So it is sin pi by 3 plus x plus pi by 3 minus x into sin pi by 3 plus x minus pi by 3 minus x. Here x will cancel. I will get the sin 2 pi by 3. Here pi by 3 will cancel. I will get sin 2x. This is sin 120 degrees, or you can write pi minus pi by 3. So this is sin pi by 3 into sin 2x. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir. Oh, okay, sir. Sir. Doubt was there, sir. Now it got carried. Thank you.
Okay. How many of you learnt compound angles before only and done quite a few questions? Send a message to me in the chat. You can just send S, that's all, nothing else. Those are not learnt, they don't understand anything. Whoever learnt before, just send a message.
Sir, whatever once can you again repeat it, sir?
If somebody learnt compound angles before only and
Oh,
done quite a few questions, just send a message S to me in the chat.
okay.
Okay, around 6 to 8 students are there.
Sir, this compound angles are even number of questions. When should we submit, sir? By Monday we should submit.
No, after I clarify doubts only, you have to submit, not before. Okay,
Oh, okay. Okay.
because few people may have doubts.
Sir, meanwhile, can we try submultiple angles, sir?
Yeah, if you know the formulas, you can go. I already said that. Okay, 33. Anybody any doubt or can I erase?
No, sir, no doubt.
Okay. Okay, I'll do numerical first question. Before that, almost similar one, small thing I want to say. You may find a question like this: cos theta plus 120 degrees plus cos theta plus 240 degrees equal to 0. Or instead of 240, you may find theta minus 120. Or you may find 120 minus theta. Okay, this is equal to 0. We'll do some formula and we'll do it. Okay. But I want to give you some visual idea. This is positive x-axis. This is a particle. Let us say I'm applying 3 forces like this. On a particle, I'm applying 3 forces, all equal angles. On a particle, 3 forces, all equal angles. 120, 120, 120. Will the net force will be 0?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
If net force is 0, can I say sum of the horizontal components of all these 3 forces will be 0?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sum of the vertical
Yes, sir.
component. Okay. So this is 1 Newton force. That's a 1 Newton force, 1 Newton force, 1 Newton force. This angle is theta. This is theta plus 120. Okay. This will be theta plus 240, you can say, or you can say theta minus 120, you can say. Because from theta, we are subtracting 120 because this total is 120. Okay. So what is the horizontal component of this? Cos theta. Because this angle is theta plus 120 extra, theta plus 120, horizontal component of this is cos theta plus 120. And the horizontal component of this is theta plus 120 plus 120 means theta plus 240. Cos theta plus 240 equal to 0. Done, nothing to write. Somebody asks the question like this. You can say it's correct, but nothing to prove it. Correct, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I only told for 3. You can make more questions like this with 5 forces and 7 forces. Okay, let us say this is positive x-axis. I have 5 forces, all equal angles. If 5 forces are there, what is the angle between each consecutive forces? How much will be the angle?
72. 75.
360 by 5 is 72 degrees. That is 2 pi by 5 or 72 degrees. If I take this angle as theta, take sum of the horizontal components is 0. What will come? Question?
Cos theta plus
Cos theta plus
Cos
cos
theta plus cos
two
of theta plus 72 plus cos of theta.
Theta plus 2
Yeah,
pi
cos
by
theta plus
5.
cos
Yes,
theta
sir.
plus 72 plus cos theta plus 144 plus cos
Plus
theta
cos-
plus how much is this?
2
216
6
plus cos theta plus
288.
288
288.
equal to 0. That's all. We made the question. Okay. How you go by trigonometry, that is will vary later. But you can make a question like this. You can take 3 forces, 4 forces and all. Instead of theta plus 240, sometimes you may find theta minus 120. Because instead of taking angle like this, you can take like this. You can even take 120 minus theta.
So their cos A plus B plus
Yeah,
cos.
you can use cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. You can use it. Okay.
Yes, sir. The form
will be getting 2 cos A and cos B.
2 cos A into cos B will come now.
Yeah. So yeah, numerical first question is cos theta plus cos 240 degrees plus theta plus cos 240 degrees minus theta is 0. No, answer is 0, but I have to prove it. Okay, how to prove? This is like, we have formula cos A plus B plus cos A minus B is 2 cos A cos B. How did this come? Is very simple. This is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. This is
If
cos
you
A cos
simply
B plus sin A
expand,
sin
it
B.
will come, sir.
Yeah. We use that now. Okay, so this will become cos theta. Here cos A plus B plus cos A minus B, 2 cos A sin cos B. So 2 cos 240 degrees cos theta. Cos 240 degrees is, you can write cos 180 plus 60. That is cos theta plus minus cos 60 into cos theta.
Sir, minus 1/2.
Yeah, minus 1/2 into cos theta. 2 and 2 will cancel. We'll get cos theta minus cos theta is 0. We have exam tomorrow, and Monday class we have to discuss few doubts maybe from the exam. Even numbers, you tried some questions, right, in compound angle?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
10%.
Till 20,
Up to
20
20.
questions are, sir.
Up to 20.
Okay, all right. So Monday, depending on the time, we have 2 more questions in numerical. I'll complete that, and I may teach theory for the next topic. So of course, I'm not asking you to do compound angles today because tomorrow exam compound angles is not there. So you can revise your trigonometric ratios and identities. Just to go through the IP examples and exercise questions once, or means even number, odd number once, something like that, and just look at the formulas. But by Tuesday morning, try to complete compound angles all even number from the mains, and IP exercise 60 at least half of it. Okay.
Okay,
Sir, by Tuesday evening, sir.
By Tuesday morning class, if you can complete hyperbola, what is this, compound angles mains, and IP 6A exercise half of it. Okay.
Okay. Sir.
Yeah, obviously mains exam will be a little easier than advanced exam. Okay, numerical first question, everybody completed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so other 2 questions we'll see later, and I'm just leaving today 1 or 2 minutes before. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir,
So Monday,
thank you,
after
sir.
the exam doubts are over, if I get time, I'll start multiple submultiple angles. Otherwise, I'll start with. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.